Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Dr. Pablo. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Diagnosed with cancer, it's probably not that good. Just finding out, even more terrible. So, it's not an easy journey ahead of you. It's tough. It's not going to be easy. It doesn't matter who you follow or what you choose to do. What's important is that you get some facts right. Watch a lot of my videos. They're to pre-educate you about if you choose to do chemotherapy, if you choose alternative therapy. It can take a long time, or if you do a structured program, you can get results in 2 to 3 months. In fact, we've had breast tumors 25 millimeters, an inch in size, disappear within 2 months. Spine cancer disappear in 2.5 months. So get on the right track, get the right advice, do things properly. The majority of people are taking advice of somebody to do one therapy, and one therapy is not enough. You spend 3 to 6 months doing one therapy, didn't work, then you try another, didn't work, then you try another. It's an ongoing circle of I could only call it hell, because each time you fail, you're increasing the chance of failure, because time is running out and the thing's either growing or and spreading and making the possibility of a result less day by day. Common questions of the week. Can we help myeloma? Yes, all bone cancers we have success with, and in the last 3 years we haven't failed. It's impossible to guarantee that ongoing, but in the last 3 years, everybody who's come here with bone cancer we've succeeded in. Breast cancer the same. In fact, about 3 years ago we had one where a 4-inch tumor, 100 millimeter tumor, quite a large one, not large on the scale of many that we see, but it was not what I would call small. A little tiny triangle of 10 millimeters, less than half an inch, between half an inch, quarter of an inch triangle was left, and that needed surgery to be removed. So that's rare. What is the secret? What is the real secret of succeeding? How quickly you act and how quickly you move. Delay is the biggest problem. People who spend a long time delaying. I wish I could show you some photos of tumors that are 2 feet 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters, tumors that people didn't realize how big they were or how bad they were. People who refuse to see doctors and refuse to get blood tests and just sat at home. It's a ticking time bomb, this thing. Trying one little therapy and another is like tickling it. It's playing games with your life and with your family's life and your children's life, because they don't want to see you go, and you need to grasp something, grab the hand of somebody and run with it with a passion. Time is always of the essence. Pain is the next common thing we're getting questions on. What do I do? How do I manage pain? Firstly, you need to maintain your pain medicine and have enough when you come here. We can also help you with pain medicine. However, it's usual that DMSO and other nutritional products, including the high pH therapy, which is a combination of 25 different minerals, raises the pH of the cancer so high that it neutralizes the acid, which is the most common pain with all cancers, and it's the reason the traditional system can't fix that, because it's not nerve pain and it's not muscle pain, it's acid burning inside you. So the high pH therapy neutralizes it. The DMSO and B17 also have helping with pain, but it doesn't last for long. It only lasts for 1 or 2 hours, those therapies, where the high pH tends to last 24 hours until the next IV. A person with prostate cancer we had many years ago had cancer in all of his vertebrae down to his pelvic area, and he became cancer free. Sorry about the noise, we're on the farm, and I'm at home at the moment, not in the clinic. And he had cancer all the way down his spine. His biggest problem was, his biggest asset was DMSO completely neutralized the pain for days. And he used to visit us 3 days a week after the cancer had completely stopped growing. There was no sign of any growth. The problem was his vertebrae, in between the vertebrae, the cushioning had completely disintegrated when the cancer was growing. As a result, he was in a lot of pain from that. The only thing that stopped the pain was the DMSO. And when I moved out of the US, he could not get access to that anymore. And nobody would do that as an IV for him. Big problem, sad, and there's nothing we can do about that. Um, so that's pain management is something we're pretty good at. We also have physiotherapists and masseurs available that rub the whole body with special products that help reduce pain, improve flexibility and movement, help you relax and sleep better. All of these things are important. Melatonin is the number one nutritional product that everybody should be taking. 9 milligrams, I think, at bed. Recommended dose is 3, so it's 3 times the recommended dose on the packet. That has a lot of anti-tumoral benefits. In addition to being anti-tumoral, in fact, with hormone-related breast cancers, it has shown with a lot of research, you'll find it online if you search melatonin and cancer therapies. I'm sure you'll find a lot of information on that. When I studied that 23 years ago, I added it into our program. It had more health benefits than any other nutritional product on the planet. Amazing at telling cancer cells they're faulty and it's time to die. And in fact, one lady comes to mind that she didn't have money, so we gave her products that we had that people donated in our pack, and we gave her those products, including melatonin, and her cancer completely disappeared with only a few oral products and a few nutritional products. Her tumor was 15 to 20 millimeters, almost an inch. GCMAF is our next program is on GCMAF, a webinar, which should be tomorrow. God willing, I don't have any emergency calls, and I'll be here to talk to you. And so tomorrow we're going to go into depth on GCMAF. But GCMAF, the good thing about it, our product is IV grade, so you can inject it into the bloodstream, you can take it orally, you can drip it in your eyeballs, you can drip it in your ears, you can put it in your rectum, and you can put it in the vagina, you can inject it anywhere, and it's completely safe, harmless, and we've found I believe it's more than 10 times more beneficial injected into the location than it is orally. Why do I say that? Because we've had people with spine cancer where the spine has progressed in some areas more than the other, and it was important to stop those ones to prevent somebody from becoming a paraplegic. If you watch my previous videos, you'll see videos about that. And as a result, the tumors completely went in a matter of months. You can be fighting this thing for so many years, and it wears you out. It's like putting a potato on your back every hour or every day, and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and eventually you run out of petrol. You start to become anemic because physically you're drained, and then you start to have risks of having low proteins and building up with edema, fluids. You need to understand that these things, once they start, it's very difficult to reverse them. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to work aggressively, and you have to have the energy to do what it takes. And I'm willing to hold your hand. I'm willing to be straight up with you. If we cannot save you or we cannot help you, I don't want you traveling to us, even if we were just around the corner. It's I can recommend things at home to improve your quality of life and to help you. But if you're ready to fight, if you're fit enough to fight, and if you qualify, now is the best time to come to Atlantis, because we've reduced the price between $10,000 to $20,000 off the 3 months program. That's almost $7,000 a month discount. That's in March. That ends the 30th of March. So if you're watching this video after March, it doesn't happen very often. We had 2 cancellations where people left it too long, and they donated some money to help you get here cheaper. So take advantage of that. There's only a couple of people that will get to benefit from the generosity of somebody else, and hopefully it's you, and we can save your life and let this family know that the money went to a good cause, and amen, you've been saved. That's our goal, that's our purpose, and that's our mission, is to help you do alternative therapies correctly and safely, and with the biggest possibility of getting a result by throwing every single therapy at it in the right time sequence that we've learned over 22, 23 years, and in the right strengths, because the bigger you are or the stronger you are, the higher the strength is we can give you. GCMAF, you only need 0.2 mil, but the first week you come here, I'll inject, 1 vial. A complete vial is like between $2,000 and $3,000. We will inject that in the first week to 2 weeks. We want your whole body's immune system to be running on overdrive. You don't feel anything, but inside we see what's going on. We do live blood analysis. We check your blood on a regular basis with a full screening, and we see the activation of your macrophage, and as a result, they're going to start stopping the cancer in its tracks. They're the first line of defense. They're the foot soldiers that are going to go in, and if they find something, they're going to call for the other white cells to come and help. So that's honestly the most amazing product on the market. It's God's gift to us. It's made from colostrum milk, a special protein that's the 47-step process to make it IV grade. So it's unfortunately not a cheap product, but we hope next year to upscale, increase our quantity that we buy to. It's all about scale. If we're helping less than 5 people a month, then the price is expensive. If we increase the price a lot, if we increase the number of people we help in the new facility a lot, then the prices will probably halve as a result of our ability to manufacture more. Again, sorry about the background noise. We've got builders in the area, some painting going on, and at my home in the 25-acre property where we're building the beautiful health resort that you will be able to revisit every year for a very low price, because I believe you will be a winner. So until we catch up, please don't hesitate to call, Skype, contact me, email me. Up here is the video. This link here is the video to the high pH therapy that I done at the beginning of the year. It's the most important video to understand the main therapy. And below this video, you should see some text which takes you to the website, to takes you to a calendar form to make an appointment for me, to have my phone number. The phone number will often go through to, there's 2 phone numbers. One comes directly to me, the other one goes through to an answering service. Do not hesitate to leave a message on the answering service, because if I'm with somebody else, like I'm online talking to you, anybody who calls is going to the answering service. And that way, everyone gets my full attention and nobody misses out on what they need. Quality, uninterrupted advice. So until we catch up tomorrow, when I'm doing the information on GCMAF, how it works in your body, how to use it, how to inject it, you have a great night. Fill in the form, make sure you're first in line, because there'll be a queue after tomorrow. Until then, bye for now.
Ecuador is amazing. Natural beauty, nice beaches, long walks. Salinas is very popular for holidays and relaxing weekends. Chipipe Beach is a beautiful and safe location to rest and recharge your mind. In case you would like to recharge your body, Atlantis offers a variety of wellness programs and revitalizing spa treatments. You can have a full medical examination, including blood tests, with an English or Spanish-speaking specialist doctor. Available by appointment on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Click the link below to see our amazing special offers for first-time clients. What are you waiting for? Make Atlantis your healthcare provider. Our proactive approach is all about prevention and early diagnosis, to identify and treat potential issues before symptoms arrive. Click the link below and see our special offers before they disappear. Pick up the phone, or send us a message to schedule your appointment today. GCMAF is used for the activation of your own macrophage. It is made from colostrum, mother's milk. GC is the protein name and the MAF stands for macrophage activating factor. Macrophages are found in your blood and float around and absorb all bad and faulty cells they find. They also clean up damaged and unhealthy tissue. You see evidence of them when you have a cold, out of your nose, or bruise yourself. The yellowing is the macrophage cleaning up in that area. So our bodies are amazing, aren't they? Many things affect the production of these naturally occurring friends in the blood. Surgery, cancer, accidents, falling, parasite and viruses, vaccines, all illnesses to name a few can tax your body and cause levels to become very low. We have 14-day holiday programs to boost your body's immune system. To learn more on how to improve the frontline defense of your immune system, visit Atlantis Health Retreat, special offers.
A new program for people who have had a stroke is offering hope. Etanercept. This is a drug used for many years with autoimmune type diseases like arthritis, and is considered a safe medication. This is an off-label therapeutic strategy designed to inhibit TNF tumor necrosis factor. Basically, TNF may be causing ongoing inflammation in the brain. Understanding that mode of action, Atlantis Health Retreat has designed a 5-week program. 2 weeks of IV therapies to detox and improve circulation, hyperbaric oxygen daily to accelerate healing, massages and rehabilitation exercising, and a whole lot more. Then a week's rest. The etanercept spinal fluid injection. Done by our anesthesiologist, the spinal injection may be done once at the end of the 2nd week and also at the end of the 4th week, along with many other therapies based on your case. To learn more, visit the website or call the number on the screen.
I'm just reading this for you. Yeah, I have good news, bad news, and the ugly news. This here so I can read it. Okay.
I'm ready.
How you feeling?
Fine for now.
Okay, so on when was it? Yesterday you had a CT scan.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
That was
And a couple of weeks ago you had an X-ray.
mm-hmm.
And before you came here, there was maybe tumors in the lung. But when you arrived here, the doctor suspected on the scan was a tumor in the lung. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from the back here.
Yeah. You have all big operation down your back. You had crocodile teeth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jolene,
Yes.
I thought you were supporting this moment.
Is it okay or shall I?
No,
It's okay. Okay.
Jolene is a new patient that arrived today for a wellness program, and so she
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
we become family when we're here together. We laugh together a lot. We cry together sometimes, but we didn't cry.
Not yet.
So I'm getting your scans redone.
Redone.
No rescan, but reread.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that the man upstairs done a miracle and they can't find anything wrong with you.
Oh, I see. Okay, you see. So that is good news. So what is bad news now?
Okay, you have a little bleeding in the brain.
Yeah, that could be.
You had that before, yes?
I have a brain damage.
All the laughing.
Yeah.
But according to the scan results, and we're getting a second opinion, you're cancer-free today.
No, perfect.
The lung is cancer-free. All your bones are cancer-free. But on your right leg, you have what looks like a fracture.
A right one.
Yeah.
Whoa, where?
Well, that's right. You haven't had a fall or anything. So that's a strange thing. Maybe cancer, but it's not usual to look like that. So that's the bad news. You have something
On the right one.
in the right leg that we don't suspect is possible. We're getting another opinion on that because unless it's the heel fracture on there you didn't know about. When your bones are very fragile, it's easy, but in that one, should cause a lot of pain, and you didn't have pain. You don't have pain when I touch it.
Yeah.
On the other one you done, unless you were upside down when they done the scan and he mixed your left and right legs.
Oh, that could be too.
I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's, I didn't want you to wait 24 hours. I don't trust the result until somebody else reads it. So I'm getting another opinion. But at this moment, it's a little,
polka. Some Slovenian polka.
it's a little exciting.
Oh, it's a lot exciting.
What my shoulder? It doesn't show.
Didn't find anything, so the doctor's taking the scans to get somebody else to look. So it may be just muscle strain, but they're going to get, like I said, I'm getting a second opinion because I like to be very positive before I talk to somebody. But I know today that you were disappointed when you weren't going to hear today what is the result. So I decided to come up and share. The doctor stayed back an hour to review it all, and nothing there, nothing there. According to the report, I said, no, but there's a scar tissue or something in the lung. No. A little bit of fluid that may be a side effect of the treatment, or maybe an infection in the lung.
Oh, I see.
So we will look at the blood and evaluate that. But at this moment, the doctor said it doesn't appear that you have any cancer left, that you have some bleeding, that is active bleeding in the brain.
Active, but I don't have headache now.
You have no symptoms of that.
No.
So and we just gave you, we had to clean out the port, a blood thinner. So tomorrow we're going to check your coagulant and see if there's anything needed to address that.
Okay.
But at the moment it's all good. He thinks you're fit enough to have the hips done, so we're going to continue to investigate the possibility of surgery if you like that. Go home a new woman, so you can kick your husband in the backside and jump up and give him a big cuddle, whatever you choose. Yes, and so I would like you to continue to take your brace off your neck for at least an hour a day. Because of this good news and this, I would like you not to have IV tomorrow for safety reasons. But you can still come down and do the other therapies, because we don't take our foot off this thing for 3 months from the day you're cured to keep it away. So you come down tomorrow, you can do the magnetic pulse, all the other things, but no IV tomorrow, so no needle tomorrow. A little bit happy and excited.
Well, that doesn't hurt anyway.
No.
IV.
No, but having the news of your long battle is a little bit exciting. That
Yeah, sure. After 2 years, it's at least some good news.
good news. So the only reason you're cured, of course, is nothing to do with me. It's because your husband and the team at home are praying for you and doing prayers.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that is the reason, because God is powerful and He's the healer. So tell them to keep the prayers
I
up.
don't believe in that, so
Well, that's fine. You don't have to believe. You don't.
Well, they said to me, because of me, it didn't work before.
Well.
You're wrong.
well-
That's not right. They didn't tell you the truth.
Well, I stirred in laughter therapy, and I think that's important. And that, with their prayers and our love, we managed to win a gold medal for you. So
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I'm just gonna cry.
that's just really.
I'm going to cry. I'm crying. I'm so happy.
It's good to share some positive news. So I wanted to come up and tell you straight away. If I was definite and positive, it was bad news, I still would have come up and spoken to you.
Sure, if the truth is truth, it doesn't matter.
But I didn't think the
Thank you.
doctor would have
Please.
time. I didn't think the doctor would have time to look at it today, and I wanted him to look carefully. But he said, no, according to this specialist, there's nothing. He's going, I said, can you please get another person to take, so he's taken the scans to get another opinion from an expert person.
That was Caesar, Dr. Caesar?
Yeah, and he will come back next week with the result of that. So that is the news I have from my hard, honest truth, and we're getting it confirmed in another report. I'm paying for it to make sure it is what it is, and he wasn't some drunk man doing the report, which I don't think is the case, but I just want to be safe, yes?